Hello, hello and hi. So I really hope my audio and video are paired up nicely. So I'm Bedouin Soul, and this is my first dungeon. Not only first dungeon as a priest, but first dungeon in 3 years. So this is pre-recorded. I did the dungeon last night, and I'm here now doing the audio for it the next day. So I've spawned in the dungeon and I'm pretty nervous, but I'm trying to, style it out. I gave out some buffs. And plan of attack is stay back, heal. If you're here for any sort of life-changing strategy tips, you're probably on the wrong video due to the fact you can see my cursor running from the character's name down to the heal button, which the heal button upon reflection would have been better off put in the number 1 slot where I could have clicked and won. That is something I might try out next time. I'm fully aware that this might be quite cringy for some of you to watch. You might notice lack of loot picking up. I don't know, I wasn't really in here for the loot. I was more in here for just the dungeon experience, really, because I hadn't had one for so long. And in all fairness, even though I've played these types of games for years now, even with a big long gap, throughout my life, played it for years, I've always sort of played it, but with the comfort of somebody who I know, who knows what they're doing with me. Basically, normally my husband's in a dungeon with me, telling me what to do. I was on my own. It was only level 10. I wasn't scared. I was fine. And all of these people seem to know exactly what they're doing. I don't think I was with noobs. The dungeon goes, it's all fine. So I'm standing back with this guy, and I'm thinking, right, just hang out here, just stay within range of heal, keep healing. That's my job. Do your job. Stay at the back. Heal. Because I have no idea. I've never stepped foot in this dungeon before. But yeah, so far so good. I don't think we have any problems here with this particular enemy. Oh, and I wanted to point out something about my mana. So it's been highlighted that I don't tend to lose too much mana. I've never played a priest before. I spend so much time in this dungeon healing. I am non-stop going for various spells. I'm out of range here. I think I'm acting like a little... what's going on here? I'm too far away. I'm playing it too safe. I'm too far away. Catch up, Bedouin Soul. You're not doing your job. Look. People need healing. Where are you? Yeah, but I'm healing non-stop. It's not going down. I don't recall a single point during this dungeon where I have any mana issue at all. I don't know whether it's just because at level 10 you don't really have any spells that require an awful lot of mana. They're all pretty low. But I seem to manage absolutely fine. At the moment here, I'm just very aware of staying out of those red circles, keeping as much of a distance as possible, and trying not to look like too much of a noob. I'm very highly aware that I'm awkwardly noobish and awkwardly don't know what I'm doing. This point here, you will notice that I feel like perhaps there should have been a spot that I could have stayed at, which would have kept me safer, but instead I flail around a little bit here. But that's fine. Yeah. I haven't actually watched this footage through myself. This is the first time watching it. Well, I don't know that there's much need for me to watch it before I commentate. Otherwise, it's a little bit unauthentic. I think I'm fully aware that I'm not entirely sure I'm in the right spot here. But it's all good. I'm just focusing mostly on trying to make sure everybody has their health bar nice and high. That's my only thought. Whether I'm meant to be hitting the enemy at all. I'm not making that a priority in any way, shape or form throughout the entire dungeon. I do put out a little bit of hits here and there, but 99% of the time I'm only focused on the healing because I'm too noob to be thinking of two things at once. I'm too noob to even be thinking of my own health, to be honest. Like you can see here, I nearly died myself, which would have been embarrassing, but it happens. Oh, I did not realise how close to death I actually got. Oh. Okay, so is this the bit where we all get on dragons? Because they all fly on these dragons. I'm the last one to get on a dragon because I've got no clue what's going on here. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh no, am I going to have to fly this dragon somewhere? I don't know where I'm going. But luckily it also flies and I can have a look at the lovely scenery, look at the beautiful waterfalls and the lovely flowers. It's a really pretty dungeon, I'm not going to lie.
Is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading.
Right, so again, I'm quite concerned about this dragon. Why has he died? I'm not very much a person that follows the storyline very easily or very quickly. I just don't tend to read it. But a bit sad for him. And now I awkwardly try and navigate my way around without getting lost and try and stay in range. I want to follow this person and I'm very aware they're stealthed and I'm thinking, well, do I follow you? Or can you only go there because you're stealthed? What do I do? You can see me backwards and forwards thinking what to do, and then I just commit and stay there. So probably what you're taking from this is if you ever see Bedouin Soul in your team, be aware that they're probably a noob because I've just stayed and got injured again there.
Now see to the others.
I don't think there was much I could have done to prevent that, though. In all fairness, I think that was just a. I don't think I could have prevented that. I'm trying to give out as many shields as I can throughout this fight. I am very proud of myself for going into a dungeon without somebody here in my real life telling me what to do. Normally, like I said, I've got somebody with me. I carry me. I say that, I don't know, the first MMO I ever played, I spent a lot of time in Dark Age Camelot and I got to know those dungeons pretty well. I soloed. I went in with random teams in that a lot on my own, so that was good. But these dungeons that I don't know the mechanics of, or I know in some of the dungeons here that there's certain mobs that you're just going to run past and not fight every single one. I don't know where any of those are located. I'm just basic. I don't know how tanks and that do it, to be honest. I could never do it. I like to be at the back, healing.
You are almost to the master of these minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
Oh, hang on. I think we're getting really close to a point where I make quite an error. Oh, yeah. I think, so the error that I'm going to make soon, I think is down to the fact I'm not quick enough. I need to move that heal button down to my hotbar so I can just click and one for my heal until I get some more complicated skills. So don't forget I'm level 10, so I've only actually just got my resurrection skill. I haven't ever used it yet up until this point. It's not I'm not entirely sure, you know, when I was playing this, I'm not entirely sure how many seconds it takes to cast. A bit of foreshadowing there. Oh, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's a little bit later on. It's a really visually pretty dungeon though, isn't it?
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself.
In all the panic of play. Oh, look. Okay, yeah. Just. I'm assuming I need to be out of that. I did. I got out of it. I've not taken any damage. Yay me. And now I'm on fire. I feel like I'm being a little bit of a daredevil here. I think I should be stepped back a few steps. Do I loot this one? I think I do. Do I go over and loot? Yeah. What do I get? Oh, I got some gold. Not bad. Yeah, I'm not really doing this like with any sort of view of loot or even any sort of view of XP really. It's just more about having the confidence to get into a dungeon. It took about 30 minutes to find a dungeon, and as a healer I thought that was quite a long time. Is that about average? Is that about how long it takes for a level 10 dungeon for a healer? I felt like it would have taken about 10 minutes or so, but 30 minutes at least it was. Oh, here we go. Right, so man down. Now I'm very aware man's down. I don't want to stop and res right now because I'm scared that we're going to have another man down if I do. So I make the decision to make it very apparent to the player that I am aware you're dead and I will be with you soon by stepping on his corpse. I don't know whether that's the correct thing. It didn't even do it. I tried and it didn't, and then I just keep playing, and then I stay here being like, I will be with you in a minute. Ooh. I don't think, in retrospect, I should have gone over and stood by the corpse. I think I should have just stayed back. But my, me trying to be like, oh, look, I will be with you. But I should have stood back because I nearly died myself there. Right, and then have we got one more battle or two? I'm not sure. I think we're nearly there. But as you can see, I have not been short of mana the entire time. I've just been healing. I don't think once I've thought to myself, oh, I better be mindful of my mana. But I can see it on the others. Their stamina and mana are depleting. And mine goes down, but I don't know, I think Priest is just incredibly OP. I've never ever played Priest. Before my break, I was a... What was I? Ranger? And then I logged back on and I just couldn't remember any of the skills, and I just thought, no, start again. I'm aware my voice might sound quite tinny. I'm recording the audio for this on a mobile phone, so if this video gets any engagement at all, then next time I will arrange a proper microphone. Well, as you can see, luckily for me, I wasn't in a dungeon full of other people who were doing this for the first time. They all seem to know what they're doing. And there we go. Done, Anna Ding. Grats me.
Thank you, champion. The life pools are safe for the moment, but the primalists are still a threat. We must be vigilant, lest we be caught.
There we go. That was the story of Bedouin Soul's first dungeon for 3 years. Yay. Thank you for joining me. Take care. See you again. Bye for now.